It's time for a quick time update of the April 7th meeting of the Douglas County Board of Commissioners. I'm Lloyd Higuera, and with me is County Manager Larry Werner. And Larry, at that meeting, water was a pretty sizable amount of that meeting, that discussion on water. And they were talking about Sierra Country Estates water system. And I wonder if you can give us kind of a brief overview of what the commissioners were discussing.
Right. We had 4 items on there that dealt with 4 different areas. One of them was to do some system improvements to bring water to the Sierra Country Estates in a reliable fashion. That one had recommended going to a well, and because it was a well, the next piece was to modify a contract that we had with an engineering company to do a test well. And then the third element of that was that if we do all of that, then we need to look at what the rates are, and we asked the board to give us a recommended policy decision on what should go into the rate structure. And so we ended up with one that folded these Sierra Country Estates into the valley water system very rapidly instead of a phase-in. So, and then the fourth one was to talk about water usage and some way to offset some of the issues with water rights, and we asked that one to be tabled until such time as we can really get into it a little bit more. We found some things that came out at the meeting that made sense, so we want to take a look at that.
Okay, so that'll be back before commissioners.
Correct.
Okay, and commissioners also decided to send a letter of support for funding a conservation easement on property surrounding the Dangberg Home Ranch.
That's correct, and that was really exciting. It will protect to about 2,800 acres along the river and through the probably the most historic portion of the valley as far as ag goes, so that what we see as greenery surrounding the towns of Minden and Gardnerville and the core of the community will be protected by green forever.
Wow, that is exciting news there. So yeah, we'll look forward to that one. Commissioners approved a resolution placing a question on the general election ballot asking whether to impose a sales and use tax increase of 0.25% to fund capital projects for Douglas County School District.
That's correct, Lloyd, and this is the result of a state law that was passed requiring schools to work through the counties to get this question on. The county has to adopt the question and now has to establish committees that write the pro and con portions of the ballot question, and they'll be looking to appoint that committee at the May 5th meeting. Anybody interested should contact Kathy Lewis, the clerk treasurer, and submit their name on that. And then there's a series of dates that go beyond that point to talk about how the question's written and back and forth and that sort of thing, with ultimately to have everything completed in time to get it on the November election.
Okay. Well, Larry, I want to thank you for all the information you share on our Quick Time Update. That is our Quick Time Update. For County Manager Larry Werner, I'm Lloyd Higuera, and we'll see you next time.